Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Best Ball Bros. I'm Matt.
And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We are back, and unfortunately, neither of us won that Mega Millions.
No.
So we are still doing this on Band-Aids and Scotch tape.
Yes. Which, shout out to you and your son.
Yep. The podcast was almost over, my friends, because my laptop stopped charging entirely. So I sat down with my kid, and we had fun disassembling it, and we fixed nothing. We took it apart as much as we could, couldn't find anything, and then just put it back together, and it started charging again. So
what you're telling me is if I take all of the players off of my roster and then put them back on my roster, they'll start playing football again?
I don't think it's the same thing, but you know what? Just go ahead and release all your players and then pick them back up on waiver. Nothing can go wrong.
A lot can go wrong because everything's gone wrong. This season has been my worst season of fantasy football, and I've been playing for 13, 14 years now.
I'm assuming you're talking about your keeper league.
I'm talking about all the leagues.
All the leagues?
All the leagues.
In our work league, you're one of the best teams.
I'm on like a 5-game losing streak in that league.
What are you talking about?
I will pull this up right now.
Okay. I will pull this up too.
The ESPN app is so garbage. Okay. I am 6-4, about to be 6-5. I'm league standings.
I'm 3-7, about to be 3-8. So
yeah, I'm tied right now at first in my conference.
Yeah.
With two other teams that I'm sure won this.
The other You're dying.
I am dying. I'm so sorry.
You've outscored the other two 6-14. There's only there's the one guy in my conference that is 7-3, and you've outscored him by 50 points.
Quentin Johnston killed me in that league.
He was,
and now he's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
it's great. In my keeper league, hopefully by the time you release this tomorrow, after you do your wonderful producing, I'm so glad you do it. I don't have to. I thank you a million times over. But once you do this, hopefully there will be somebody else that faced the Josh Allen, freaking Sean, freaking Tucker stack. What is that? What is that? How? It was like 8 total touchdowns.
What happened to James Cook, by the way?
It doesn't matter. Josh Allen did everything.
But I'm just saying.
Josh Allen went out there, scored 8 touchdowns, cured cancer, slept with 6 women, and still won the football game.
Did you see that horrendous pick that he threw, though?
Yeah, I need about 75 more picks in one game to have a chance.
Okay. All right. So, what do you want to talk about? Because I'm sure the listeners are not here to listen to us talk about our fantasy football.
The only thing I have good is my rookie team is way better than your rookie.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to Teteroa McMillan and Trey Henderson.
Yeah.
I'm now 9-2.
I really thought that having Cam Ward would be a big difference maker, and turns out he is a gigantic disappointment. Sorry, Titans fans. I'm not sorry. You already know he's a gigantic disappointment.
They're contemplating with the first pick taking an.
I mean, the Panthers did it when they picked what's his face, and then immediately
was it Jimmy Clausen?
I don't think it was Clausen, but it was somebody. They drafted somebody, and they were immediately like, "Nope, Cam Newton."
Well, that's Cam Newton.
It was.
That's Cam Newton.
It was Cam Newton, but
look, if he didn't about halfway through his career switch to being vegan and all that weird crap, I'm so mad. I'm mad. I'm mad at the world.
You know, there's a lot of people say that you can run that diet successfully. That's, in my opinion, that's a whole lot of chickpeas to be eating for a professional athlete. Because I can't think of anything else that would be enough macros for a professional athlete of his size and ability.
So, not to completely throw us off the track, but I sat down and watched the Steelers-Bengals today, so you could watch your Vikings play. So tell me, Matt. How did your Vikings?
Not well. J.J. McCarthy did essentially nothing until the final play of the final drive of the game. He had some very, very errant throws, and then when his passes receivers were on target, it was like his wide receivers were so shocked that the ball would hit them in the hands that they would drop it. So, but somebody threw out the funny stat that both him and Caleb Williams were both 50% completion rate on the day, but Caleb Williams' 50% looked immensely better than JJ.
Too bad you didn't have Kobe Brissett.
You know, we probably would have won with Jacoby Brissett.
Did you see how many completions he had today?
No.
It was like 48.
Yikes!
40. It was in the 40s. It might be 43. I think it was 48. So sorry. Guys, I'm fighting through a flu game. Call me MJ.
You already had your seasonal allergy game. That was the title. I remember putting that in there. That this is your seasonal allergy game. Episode.
In the region of the country where we live, we have false fall, summer, and then fall. So we went through false fall, where my allergies kicked. Mm-hmm. Then we came back to summer, and everything was fine for a couple weeks. And then we hit fall this, and now everything is draining out of my face.
It's that beautiful time of the year when it starts at 38 degrees in the morning, and it gets up to the 70s and 80s.
Yes, and then right back down to 30 as soon as the sun goes
soon as the sun sets, it's 30s.
Which midnight dark at 6:30 is illegal.
I remember texting you that I was on the way home and it was your day off and I was just like, it's 6:30 out and it is pitch dark.
It's ridiculous.
What is this madness?
It's ridiculous. I saw somebody, they were like, so proud of myself. You know, I usually go to bed early. I stayed out till midnight and then I looked at the clock and it was 6 o'clock. I was like, yeah, so.
Okay, so yep, I was
you're
immensely disappointed in my Vikings. Aaron Jones played well. Jordan Mason played well. None of the wide receivers well.
But that's the irritating part because there is one team where I have both Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, and I don't know which one to ever play.
Aaron Jones, in my opinion, is the smarter play, but Jordan Mason got the touchdown, so I guess I'm wrong. Anyways.
Can we just combine them?
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be awesome. Maybe we'll set up a league next year where we do just team backfields and you just get the points for them.
I think we would have some very, very angry people. We would have the football purists in our mentions just like, you can't do this! This is wrong!
But it feels so right.
Look, there's 32 teams, and you just get to pick a backfield. That's all.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
And then they're complaining, and they're just like, but you have to, there's the whole wide receiver corps. And it's just like, okay, well, pick your wide receiver. We have backfield. So, running back by committee is killing.
So my only notes about Steelers and Bengals is the Bengals' lack of a defense cost them another game.
The defense is...
Look,
they scored, 13 points?
Yeah.
You can't blame them on the defense for losing 46-13.
I can't.
That's not on the defense.
They gave up 46 points.
The offense only put up 13. That's not enough.
Look, you should... No, you're right. Putting up 13 points is never going to be enough. They did... I think Jamar Chase only had one target in the first half, something crazy like that. Just completely thrown off of their game. Mm-hmm. And, divisional matchup, you expect crazy things like that. Chase Brown looked good without a touchdown. Mm-hmm. But, he's all running back wide.
Did Flacco only have the one pick?
I believe so. I was kind of in and out at times, but...
Because I only saw the game recap after the Vikings game, and Tom Brady was making fun of that. He was making fun of that pick, and he was like, Flacco's not running that guy down.
No. It's one of those games. Pittsburgh didn't look good. They didn't look.
Everybody was making... There were a ton of memes about Darnell Washington because I guess he tried to jump at one point, and I guess everybody was making fun of that. And then there was it's
like a third down conversion.
The mini Beastquake where he was just throwing fools aside.
Just running people over.
You got a 300-pound tight end, and you got cornerbacks trying to tackle. He's just shoving them aside like children.
So I was puckered so much during the 4 o'clock games that I started getting leg cramp because in the Survivor League, I picked the Ravens, and they tried their hardest to lose to the Browns today.
Did they really?
Yeah, they gave up 4 sacks to Myles Garrett in like 3 quarters.
The dude's getting paid truckloads of money a game to do exactly that.
Yeah. No, they didn't get a lead until like 3 minutes left. But I did pick the Ravens, so thankfully I'm still alive. I did the mind trick last week, and I picked the Thursday game, so he would be stressing all weekend about making sure he picked the right game, and he did that to me this week. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice. I shouldn't do that to people. That's awful.
Do it again.
I might have to, because Buffalo plays this.
And you haven't picked Buffalo yet?
I don't think so. Okay, so there's still time. There's still time that the Broncos can figure out, but they keep winning without one, and that gives me optimism. But it's also killed me. So many fantasy leagues this year. But there's still a chance.
There's quite a few people complaining about Bo Nix and calling him no Bick because it's just enough.
A win's a win, baby.
Hey, the Chiefs did just enough to win all the way to get to a Super Bowl. Was that just last year? So
yeah, they're 5-5 now.
They are 5.
God. There is balance in this league.
What else you got? Anything else you want to talk about?
Only kind of 2 notes. The Rams had a fantastic punt. You see it?
I missed it.
Mr. Ethan Evans bounced it off at the 5, bounced at the half-yard line. It was beautiful. So, shout out. We got another kicker shout out.
Apparently, Sam Darnold just complete dookie shoes against the Rams. They've got his.
Yeah, well, that's McVay having Shanahan. The other note I had, it irritates me because I just picked the wrong receivers this year. When you go receiver heavy. You want to know some of the top performers for running back this
week?
This week.
Hit me. Just hit me.
Well, we got Sean Tucker.
You mentioned him.
We've got Kenneth Gainwell. We got Travion. He was a rookie. But in what was at times this summer and even in redraft league, CMC, again, you were able to get him in the second round.
I think later.
And he's just continuing to dominate. And
injury concerns scare people.
I'm irritated. I'm irritated.
In our office league, I went extremely wide receiver heavy at the beginning of the draft, and then all of my late round running back picks got taken. So I am also having the same problem you're having. And what's his name? The Titans wide receiver,
Calvin Ridley. I just had to straight up drop him because I was so tired of staring at him on my roster, thinking maybe this is the week. Well, let's use some examples. You took the number 1 receiver on a very bad, thinking he's the only guy that's going to fucking do anything. Yeah. Bitch in the butt. Yes. I took, at the time, was the number 1 receiver for a very, very prolific with Ricky Pearsall in San Francisco. Oh, I thought you were going to go with, who, Jamar Chase? Jamar Chase. Yeah, I also took him. Yeah. Now, granted, he's had games. He's had a few. But Ricky Pearsall has his first game back after missing, I don't know, the whole year except for week 1. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was week. Maybe it was week 2. Doesn't matter because he showed up today just to dress up in the uniform and go out there so he could do nothing again. The man got shot. So he's got a cool scar. When they took the bullet out, they took the football out of him too, I guess, is what happened. They said, here's your receiving skills, and here's your cutting skills, and here's your durability skills. Look, sometimes NFL teams will dress a guy and just kind of go BRD. Or we talk about Brian Thomas Jr. or Nico Collins. Nico Collins really bit me. Justin Jefferson's bit a lot of people this year. Yes, definitely. JSN was the only receiver I picked that I'm like, yay, I've got... Drake London for me. Yeah, I've been trying to acquire him for the past 4, 5, 6 weeks now, and you're like, I won't trade him. Yeah, I'm not trading him. I'm not going to trade him. I don't care that I'm about to be 3-8. I just have a whole team of Tyler Warrens. Why not just build the whole plane up? I mean, why not? I might win more games. Just frustrated. Did you hear that apparently Greg Olsen, after a game, was interviewing Tyler Warren, and he was just like, how does it feel to just catch a pass and have no defender within 15 yards of you? And apparently Tyler Warren was just like, hey, man. I mean, it's true, but what? Come on. I need more clips of Greg Olsen coaching high school. Or it's middle school. It's not even high school. Have you seen more of that? Like, you were talking about that before. No, it's so You said he and... who's the other? He's got Luke Kuechly as his defensive coordinator. They're chewing out the refs over a missed call, and then they pan to the scoreboard, and they're winning by 40. And then I think Jonathan Stewart is like the running back coach. In middle school! Look, in middle school, you don't need a running back coach. You don't need a wide receiver coach. You don't need any of that. It's so ridiculous. You just line up right. Oh my God. Oh, they're just beating teams by 100. Yeah, look, there's a Mr. Kenneth Gainwell.
Is this the sack that takes Aaron Rodgers out of the game?
No. Oh, it might be. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, that was the... Yeah, we got Aaron Rodgers with a... We didn't really touch the injury news this week. It's kind of rough. Aaron Rodgers with assumed fractured wrist.
Yikes.
We've got...
Non-throwing.
We got Michael Penix.
Yeah, he left the game.
Knee said no thank you. Sam Laporta got put on IR.
Is that the surgically repaired knee, or is that
I think both of
them?
He tore one at Indiana.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure he tore one at Washington, came back the next year.
Oh.
Yeah. Or I think he might have tore two at Indiana and then transferred.
Gotcha.
But I know he tore, I don't know if it was the same one, but I know he tore two in college.
Yeah.
There's a second.
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins got put on IR.
He got put on IR. So there you go, everybody. You're welcome for our fantasy picks of J.K. Dobbins, the backup
Brian Thomas Jr.
Tank Bigsby, and
Brian Thomas Jr.
You're welcome for all of our amazing picks. Do the opposite because Travis Etienne is having a great year.
So what we're going to do this summer, and I've already decided this, I'm going to have to invest some money in. We're going to have a sticker board.
Okay.
Of teams we draft.
Uh-huh.
So that way we're not riding the same running back 20 teams in, just killing it. But guys, it's a rough week, and I'm glad that we can look each other in the face and be like, we were so wrong. Instead of doing what a lot of guys do, and they're like, these are the picks I made, and we did good on these picks.
Did we do wrong? No, it's player.
I get upset with myself when I lose in fantasy. Even though I really have no control.
Absolutely no control.
It's ridiculous.
It's legalized gambling.
But I will be grumpy probably until when.
Yeah, the Vikings loss is going to affect me all the way through. And then on Tuesday when I go into work after my day off, I'll probably have a couple people, mouthing off.
This is after Friday night Louisville losing to Clemson by a point.
A point?
A missed extra point.
Gotta love college kickers.
It happened in the first quarter, and as soon as it happened, I was like, this is costing them the game.
This is gonna come back and bite us.
And sure enough, cost them the game. And some of our friends were at the game, and I texted them about halfway through the game. And I know these are college athletes, and I know they're not professionals, and I know we need to say nice things about nice people. But my text, I can read it to you word for word without even looking at it. Texted one of our friends. And I quote, these dumb motherfuckers.
Was that in reference to the offense, the defense, or the coaching?
Not my coach. I like my coach.
Okay.
Everybody.
Just the team in general?
Team, commentators, the TV broadcast. All right, guys. I have not built a lineup for Monday.
Neither have I.
It is Vegas versus Dallas, so this is going to be gross.
Oh, boy.
We'll be back in a minute, guys.
We'll be right back. And we're back. And that's time for... That sound means we are talking about our DFS. So we have to do the Captain Showdown. And as Aaron alluded to prior to the break, it is the Cowboys versus the Raiders. How many Raiders do you have on your team?
I'm not recovered yet from watching the highlight. Josh Allen and Sean Tucker putting up 9 touchdowns against me.
How many Raiders do you have on your team?
Let me double check. I think I only have 2.
I only have 2 as well.
I have 2. If I guess you're 2,
I guarantee you I know one of them. Brock Bowers.
Well, yeah. Is he in your cap?
Nope.
Is the other one Genty?
Yep.
Okay, then we have the same.
I don't have Bowers.
Oh, you don't have Bowers?
I don't have Bowers.
Do you have the receiver?
I picked our boy, Dante Thornton Jr.
He just hasn't done anything is the problem.
Has not. However, I needed a cheap player.
I lied to you. I have 3 Raiders.
You have 3. Who's your third?
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. Old Man River himself. So you went with the 3-3 build.
I did.
Did you take Geno?
No. Oh, God.
Oh, I guess not. No. Neither did I. Did you pick Dak?
Yes.
I picked Dak as well. So you put Brock Bowers in your captain spot?
Oh, no.
Who did you put in your captain spot?
Cowboys defense.
The Cowboys defense. I don't hate it, actually.
I'm rolling with a captain's price of $6,300 for the Cowboys defense.
I don't hate it considering the way Geno's been playing.
You just need a pick 6.
I put Javonte Williams, the captain.
Okay. I have Cowboys as my my captain. I went Genty,
who cost 10,000 each.
Bowers at 8,000, Tyler Lockett at 3,400, and then I went with the CD Dak for a total of 21,400 for that.
Okay. I went with Javonte Williams as captain, Dak at 10,400, Genty at 10,000 even, Jake Ferguson at 7,400, Flournoy at 4,600, and then our boy Dante.
See, I was trying to do Brock Bowers, Genty, and then Dak, George Pickens, and Ferguson.
Oh wow, that's
and with just a no name in, and I was short by 200 each way I plugged it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't make that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But then I can't say I blame you, considering the options for the Raiders are Bowers, who has been extremely hit or miss.
Well, no, especially when they throw the mayor.
Yeah,
That's frustrating.
They throw a lot there.
That's super frustrating.
And then the other option is Tyler Lockett, who they picked up after he was cut by the Titans.
Yeah.
And
they've been dumping him the ball like 6 times a game, too.
Surprising. But, I mean, Gino's got a history with him.
Gino's bad.
He is, which is why I didn't put him on my roster and you didn't put him on.
Yeah.
So I can't say I hate it, putting the Cowboys defense in the captain spot. The only drawback is the Cowboys.
Yeah. No, if you put a defense in your captain, you're basically just banking that they get a defense.
They did just trade for the
linebacker out of Cincinnati.
Yeah, they just traded for him. I thought they traded for a defensive tackle too.
Quinton Williams.
Yeah, they traded for Quinton Williams.
So,
which is basically they essentially traded
Micah
Parsons for Quinton Williams.
I don't know if I'd make that trade.
I definitely wouldn't.
Okay, so before we say goodbye, we're going to do this. Some Oprah Winfrey, good voodoo in the atmosphere. Put it out in the world. Good things happen, right?
Uh-huh.
We will do decent in our Captain Showdown. We will have great waiver acquires. We will have fantastic weeks next week.
We'll win the Powerball.
We might win the Powerball. And then we can focus on doing this full time along with our business idea that we're not going to give you all on the podcast and have it taken from us. So, with all of that being said, don't give it away. That's ours.
They already know you're dragging butt. So, if we're starting a brothel, how surprised are they?
But we can't give away the name. It's all about licensing and great advertising.
Okay, I'll give you the name, but it's a 9-room brothel with just you going from room to room.
I am a people person.
I can't believe you talked me into being the janitor for this.
Gross. In all seriousness.
Watch so many rubbers.
Like I said at the beginning, guys, I'm sorry for all the bad advice I've given this year.
We told you all the wrong running backs.
We told you all the wrong everything. And I have been, if I could say anything honestly, it's that I have been struggling through my mistakes and just trying to get through them.
If there's anything that you can swear by is that you followed all the advice you gave.
Yes.
And you are hurting from it.
And I'm hurting, and I wish I wouldn't have listened to myself. Because listening to myself, that jackass doesn't know anything. So, but yeah, putting the good stuff in the universe. We got this.
All right, everybody. We love you, and good night.
Good night.